Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got loads to go over today, as it appears that the Galactic War is in a bit of a shambles as of this weekend, because we've now got a new feature to the DSS we cannot use. The Gloom planet of Nivel 43 is actually not liberationable at all, even though that's what the major order is, and even then the major order was put out wrong within the first few hours of the actual order releasing. Then taking a look a little further, the actual Gloom enemies themselves aren't even that dangerous. We're going to take a look at everything we've got going on and finalising with a leak from Iron Sights. With that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on, it'd be greatly appreciated, and make sure that you check out our incredible sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform that offers games for both PC and console with the best deals, offers, promotions and discounts, all running up to 70% off, even with new releases. It's a no-brainer. Links in the description, and we're still giving away super credits that we are going to be announcing tomorrow, so if you want to get involved with the top bundle of super credits, then all you have to do is head down to the comment section and put in an array of purple hearts to try and stop that stinking Meridian Singularity. It'll enter you in and we'll announce it in tomorrow's video. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what it is that's happening right now. So starting off, we are here in the Galactic War table, and it has been a bit of a dark time period as we are all currently diving on Nivel 43. The Gloom research expedition has been ahead, and it appears that the research progress is at an all-time low. The liberation of Nivel 43 is at 0.5%, and it appears that after experiencing the Gloom planets beforehand, we can't actually liberate it. Therefore, this major order is a guaranteed fail. A bit of a weird one. I'm not too sure what the idea of it is, and after speaking to quite a few of you guys in the community, a lot of you are confused with regards to how that actually operates. But we'll have to wait and see where the movement is with that one. The Meridian Singularity is basically not moved at all, as the dark accumulation is pretty much non-existent right now. So yeah, it's quite an interesting one. And for those of you guys who are enjoying the Illuminate, well, you can enjoy the new passive for the mechs over on Termedon. This planet over here has got the DSS buff on it. Really a bit of a shambles at the minute. It's a little bit of a nightmare, but nonetheless, it is what it is, and it's what we've got. The personal order is to kill 50 enemies using the grenade launcher, which is always good fun over on the Terminus sector, so do enjoy that one. And taking a look at your superstore right now for the next day, we have got a lot of the same stuff. Like, a lot of the same stuff. Like, to the point where I'm now convinced that the Killzone armor may not actually ever make its way through, but nonetheless, that's where we're at. Let's move into the next topic. So some of you may well have seen, some of you may well have not, but actually they released the wrong briefing the first time round for the major order. It's actually quite intriguing, as this guy right here over on Reddit actually posted up some screenshots with regards to the original and then what it actually turned into. It appears that they may have actually posted up the next major order early in advance, so this is actually really intriguing, and it makes up for, well, a lot actually. As you can see right here, the posting for the original, which is what we've got right now, which is to provide security for scientific expedition into the Gloom in order to enable technological advancements that should stop the Meridian Singularity. And what we received was the plan for the Meridian Singularity going forward. It actually was not what we were actually receiving, because actually what was on here that you may not have seen was that we needed to gather E710 and collect Illuminate samples to support construction of the operation of the reverse gravity field generator, which is actually mental to think that we're getting a reverse gravity field generator to go through the mist. The briefing that they actually posted up was this one right here that states the plan of counteract the Meridian Singularity moves in stage 3. Recent operation aggression has necessitated the constitution of the plan's timeline and the adoption of the radical measures. On #Planet1, which we don't know what that is, the construction has begun on the galaxy's first reverse gravity field generator, derived from captured Illuminate technology. The generator will use E710 for a novel purpose, creating repulsive gravity that could, in theory, resist the wormhole's movement. This bold foray into the theoretical geometrodynamics marks an exciting technological advance. While a complete explanation of the alien technology remains in progress, Center of Science astrophysicists are confident that any any unforeseeable risks have been significantly mitigated. Once operational, the generator will be fueled by oceanic quantities of E710. The expedited schedule has ruled out low-risk acquisition measures. The Helldivers are ordered to venture into the Gloom, gather the required concentrated E710, and ensure any surviving Predator strain terminates stay contained. Further, to catalyze this cutting-edge research, the Helldivers must also gather samples from the Illuminate. Now is the time to show the singularity that only one thing in this galaxy is truly unstoppable: democracy. So overall, there was actually a movement happening after this, which means that we may be venturing deeper into the Gloom and also have to hit the Illuminate planets as well. So they really need to up the game on the Illuminate to be able to push that one through. It's not going to be a great time having to do that, as nobody particularly wants to play it, because realistically the Illuminate are pretty damn boring as it stands. And it seems that even in the Gloom right now, there seems to be a few issues with regards to the Gloom variant enemies, as they are not that violent at all. Actually, some people are making them their friends, as they are completely broken. This is a really, really, really weird one. So, yeah, you guys can see right here that they are pretty damn docile. Not a single one of them attacked some people that have been posting up on Reddit. So, yeah, let me know what your guys' experience is with the Gloom variant bugs right now, because it seems to me that even though they do explode when you shoot them, that you may not actually have to at certain times, because they are just kind of wandering around, just enjoying their lives. That's for damn sure. In other news, though, people are posting up some things that they want from the Helldivers franchise, and this one for me was probably the biggest one, which is why you're seeing it on screen. This right here is Helldivers 2 Lego. This has been announced of some sort of concept piece, and this is what people have been wanting for like the last year or so. So many people have spoke about it. Everybody wanted the Warhammer. We've now got the board game, which is the start of that whole narrative, and hopefully one day we'll receive a collaboration with Lego, because my lord, if the board game has shown anything, there is money in Helldivers. It's well over £1 million Great British pounds now, and there is so much money to be made from this sort of stuff. The franchise is definitely bigger than people make it out to be, that's for sure. And we're now going to move into leak territory, because this one is absolutely huge and may actually leak a mission for the future. So if you don't want to see it, now's the time you need to leave. For those of you guys who have stuck around though, this right here is Iron Sights, and he has posted up a leak for the Illuminate gravitational monoliths. The Illuminate will charge monoliths with dark fluid to harness gravitational energy, allowing them to manipulate the gravity of the celestial bodies. He doesn't know what the model is, so this was just a cognitive disruptor, so ignore the actual image itself. But the actual percentage point on this is that we are going to have some sort of gravitational energy monoliths, which are going to be on the Illuminate sectors. This obviously leans into a full-blown factor, considering how the briefing went with regards to the actual major order we've just received for the gravity field generator. So yeah, there's a lot going on with this, and I do think that this is going to get real spicy real quickly. Hopefully the Illuminate come alongside it. And finally, we're going to take a look at your top comments. We double uploaded the other day and did not upload yesterday because I am really, really ill. So some of these top comments don't require a lot of numbers, mainly because if I upload in the evening, we don't actually manage to get the views. It just so wishes how it happens. But this first one right here states, is it just me, or when it says excess E710 may be made available for the mercantile interests in support of the common prosperity, doesn't that kind of sound like we may get a Gloom-based war bond? And actually, it kind of does a little bit. I actually understand where you're saying, and there has been a rumor of this in recent weeks, so we'll have to wait and see exactly how that one pans out. This next one states right here, I like that they call it a wormhole, not a black hole. I really hope it just starts spitting out Illuminate or something at some stage, which, again, is definitely needed. The way that the game is going at the moment, it is pretty lackluster in regards to the Illuminate faction, so I'm really hoping that they make their way in soon, because yeah, we just need it, man. Content is something that we're really low on with this game, and it's definitely needed at some stage or another. And next up, this one states right here, into the Gloom we go, boys. Now, yes, we are currently in the Gloom, and it does seem to be really enjoyable yet again. I'm actually really pleasantly surprised with being back in the Gloom, and just kind of wish they'd fix those Gloom bug variants. That's my honest opinion. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. Sorry if my voice was not on par and everything was a little bit ship-shaped in this video. Hopefully, we'll be back on top form tomorrow. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.